Hello, everybody. My name is Kennedy, and I'm in the 7th grade, and I'm so excited and honored to be your last speaker today. I'm a pretty busy person. I'm in Girl Scouts, dance, orchestra, and I have practices and lessons after school. Life can get super full sometimes, and if you're busy like me, then you can know it's hard to stay focused on God. But what I've learned is in a busy life, we can still shine for Jesus. And actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Being the light. So if you're taking notes, write this down. Be the light. Here's what God has to say about you. Matthew 5:14 through 16. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do the people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, and that they may see your good deeds and they glorify your Father in heaven. I believe God has called me to shine my light at school, in my classes, my sports, my clubs, and my friendships. For a long time, I didn't really know what God was calling me to do. I loved Him, and I went to church, but I wasn't sure what my purpose was for Him. Until a couple years ago, I felt something. I felt God nudging me to invite a friend. It wasn't just some random idea. I could actually feel God's presence encouraging me. So I did it. I invited someone, and they came. That moment changed everything. I realized that this is something God wanted me to keep on doing, to keep inviting, to keep welcoming, and to keep shining. Since then, I've brought lots of friends to church and to youth. And it's not because I'm brave or outgoing all the time. It's because I trust that if God's calling me, He'll help me. At first, I didn't always feel confident about talking about church. On Wednesdays, when friends asked why I couldn't hang out, I would just say I had something going on. But after praying, I felt God telling me to just ask them and to just invite. So I did. I started asking friends, do you have a youth group at your church? If they said no, I would say, well, you can come to mine. It became a habit. Now I look for any opportunity to invite someone. If we have a sleepover on a Saturday night, I'll ask who wants to come to church with me in the morning. And let me tell you, it's such a joy to see my friends come with me, to see them experience worship, hear the message, and start to understand who God is. Some of them have never been to church before and were going through really hard times, and some of them knew Jesus but didn't know Him. And now, some come every week and accepted Jesus in their lives, and some have even been baptized. But being the light isn't always easy. Last year, some classmates made jokes about Christianity. They were saying things about God that weren't true, and honestly, it hurt. As a middle schooler, it's hard to speak up. I want friends and I want people to like me, but I also know I have to stand up for my faith. So I did. I shared what I believed. I told the truth, and most of them didn't know anything about God. They had never been to church or read the Bible. Some of them asked, how do you know this is all true? And I explained that the Bible isn't just a book of stories. It's real history filled with truth. Even when it was tough, I kept trusting God, and I kept being the light. I once prayed and asked God to use me. I asked Him, what's my purpose and what's my calling? And this, discipling others, was His answer. Helping people meet Jesus, that's my mission. God has placed me in my hallways, my school, my activities, and my friendships to be an influence for His kingdom. I try to be respectful and kind when I don't agree with someone. I try to represent Jesus through my words and actions. And the best part is, it's not just about me anymore. Some of the friends I've invited have now started inviting their friends. Some of them have even started calling our church their home. They've gone from being depressed to joyful, and they've also learned to turn to God when life gets hard. They've also accepted Jesus as their boss of their life. Watching God move in their lives has changed my life too. It's made my faith stronger, and it's made me more confident in who I am in Christ. Watching God move in, And honestly, knowing God trusts me to carry His light into the world, it means everything to me. It makes me feel so special. So now I want to ask you this. Where has God placed you to be the light? Is it your school, your workplace, your home, your sports team or club? Wherever it is, you have the keys. Don't hide your light. Don't let it go dim. Let it shine so the people around you can see Jesus through you. Thank you all for listening. Let's all go out and be the light.